Now, it's not often that I watch a Tubi original movie, but this one caught my attention because of Mike Coulter being the main star of the film. So, Murder City. I sat down and I watched this, but is it any good? We're going to find out. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my review for Murder City, a Tubi original movie from this year, 2023, with a runtime of 85 minutes, and it stars Mike Coulter. Now, Mike Coulter you will know as Luke Cage from the Marvel Netflix series, and more recently he was in the movie Plane with Gerard Butler. He's the main protagonist of the film. Your main antagonist is Stephanie Sigman. Now, you may know her from the TV series SWAT. I think she's done about 45 episodes of that. The cast is propped up by significant character actor Antonio Fargas as Neil's father, Mike Coulter's character. The film's directed by Michael D. Olmos and written by Will Simmons. Now, like I said, I've gone into this one on the basis of Mike Coulter because I find him to be a thoroughly enjoyable actor. I think he should be doing far more than what he does. He was very good in Plane itself, and thusly that drew me to this film here, in which he plays a police officer. Now, the film opens and we see him as a police officer. He's not corrupt, but he walks a fine line, shall we say, because at the beginning of the film we see him pulling some young kid who's dealing minor drugs, warns him off of the street, but at the same time takes the money off of him and offers to split it with his partner, who completely refuses. Something then occurs with his father. I'm not going to go too much into detail in the plot here. Something occurs with his father, he gets involved and they get busted by the DEA. And Neil, Mike Coulter's character, gets sent to prison. He gets sent to prison for 2 years. Upon release, obviously, he's a disgraced police officer, but he's protected whilst in prison by this kingpin of crime, shall we say, played by Stephanie Sigman, because she's got something to do with the family. She knows the family from her younger days, and she kind of takes him on board, and he has to work for her. He has to work for her for reasons that, again, I don't wish to go into without spoiling the movie. And this sets off a chain of events that occur where his father's involved in stuff, his whole family gets involved in stuff, he has to protect his family, there may be a twist on who Mike Coulter is working for, all this sort of a thing going on in the movie. So, yeah, it's quite a complex story, to be honest, for a Tubi original, for a film that's just on a little small streaming channel. It's quite well written. It's got a lot of depth. It's got a lot of character. It's got a lot of motivation. It's not a simple story. It's not an ABC kind of a story. There's a wealth of layer to what is going on. Now, the cast in this film is very strong cast, propped up by Mike Coulter, who does a fantastic job. He's so watchable, this guy, as an actor. He's really good. Like I said, he needs to be doing more. Stephanie Sigman as the main antagonist of the film, but she's believable. She's quite nasty. She's quite ruthless. She comes across as someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. She does a very good job with that role. Antonio Fargas is as watchable as ever in anything that he's been in. You would recognise him if you saw the face. He's an older black fella who, he's very strong. So you've got good direction, you've got good acting, you've got a solid script, which you certainly have, and an inoffensive runtime, like I said, of 85 minutes, all culminating in an enjoyable watch of a movie. I just want to see Mike Coulter do bigger things. That's what it comes down to. Now, like I said, I would never have watched this film if it wasn't for Mike Coulter. I would never have switched the film on. I would never have pressed play. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. It's not a film that I'd revisit. It's not that good in that sense. Not a film that I'd wish to own in the collection in any way, shape or form. But for a one-off, a solid watch. Most definitely.